So tell
All right.
me who you are and where you are and what's going on.
All right. Hello, neighbors. I am Emlah Tubuo, owner of Powell Pharmacy, and I am here at Powell Pharmacy with a bare parking lot. It really just felt weird coming into work today because normally when I come in, Scramblers is open, Powell Music Academy is open, my friends at JMAC are open, and the parking lot is full and busy and live. And I walked in today and I was the only car in the parking lot. So my heart sank a little bit, but that's the reality. And a part of me is happy because that's really what I want to be going on right now. Because as Amy Acton says, we need to stop the spread. So we don't want to wait for it to happen before we start acting. We want to stop it before it happens.
Great. So what are you hearing people out there? What are they looking for? What are you guys running low on? What are the demands right now?
We have gotten hundreds of calls asking for thermometers, and we don't have any thermometers in stock. And our warehouses are not supplying thermometers right now. The back order on it does not have a date on it. And the big increase in the surge in the demand is because of what the governor said for businesses to test and to check temperatures for employees. So as soon as we get thermometers in stock, I will be updating us on Facebook, and we'll be posting it and informing people where. But at this point, we don't have any thermometers. And honestly, if you're at home, you will need a thermometer if you begin to feel other symptoms. And I would say at this point, do not worry if you don't have a thermometer unless you're a local business, and we'll begin to continue to look for it and make sure that our local businesses still have this in order to comply.
Great. Are there any medicines or anything that people should be I don't want to say stocking up on because that's the bad thing, but Tylenol or anything like that will help out, or that we should be looking for, or that you may have?
Thank you, Shaun. What I want to say before I mention medications is I want to talk about one thing we can do to prevent the spread. I just want to say, first thing is avoid contact. Before we think of any medication, before I think of stocking my medicine cabinet at home with Tylenol, avoid contact with people who are sick. Number two, avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth. We've seen like some studies that show how much we randomly touch our face during this time. But if you can, at all possible costs, avoid touching your nose and your mouth, and stay home when you're sick. Cover your nose and your mouth when you cough with a tissue, and disinfect and clean hard surfaces and frequently touched surfaces like doorknob, like just from your garage to the house, that doorknob and the front door, just wipe those down with Lysol wipes and things like those frequently touched surfaces. And wash your hands with soap and water for at least 20 seconds, primarily soap and water. We don't have hand sanitizer in stock. As you asked about supplies, we have placed a large order. Once they're coming, we'll be updating on Facebook as well. But at this point, no hand sanitizer. So if you're using hand sanitizer, just make sure it has at least 60% alcohol. But at this point, we're using soap and water. We shut down the lobby of the pharmacy just to avoid contact, just to do the first thing to do, reduce the number of people who are coming here. We serve people who are not feeling well. So chances are a lot of sick people will be coming in, but we're doing every consult over the phone now. So I just wanted to go through those first things before I talk about medications. Yes. So, first thing we want to have, probably I'm thinking of Tylenol. So there have been some studies showing, and it's not concrete, but I read what WHO talking about the use of ibuprofen during this COVID-19, and their studies are not conclusive. So I don't want to jump to a conclusion about that. So I'm not saying anything about ibuprofen, but I personally do have, what I have in my medicine cabinet at home is Tylenol, and I have vitamin C. I'm making sure that the kids are taking vitamin C during this time, like flavonoids, ascorbic acid, which is vitamin C, has been shown in clinical trials to shorten the frequency of viral infections. So the duration and severity of the common cold and pneumonia, typical dosing of vitamin C ranges from 500 milligrams up to 3,000 milligrams a day, it is water soluble. So I will not worry about how much you're taking. So I have the kids doing the Tubuo, there's the gummies. And so even higher doses have been used in times of infection, so of acute infection. So vitamin C will be primary. And then vitamin D is something that I do take on a daily basis because as Pkwy fans, most of us are deficient in vitamin D. Optimal ranges are 50 to 80, I think, 50 to 80 nanograms per mil for vitamin D. But vitamin D has been found to decrease inflammasome activity, and the receptors that help with vitamin D have been shown to. And the thing is that vitamin D, I'm with cautious on vitamin D because it is fat soluble. So we don't want to overdo vitamin D, but I do take vitamin D every day. I think that D should be part of our immune boosting supplements. And I talked about vitamin C, I talked about vitamin D. I want to mention zinc. The basic studies that have come out during this time by the CDC and other integrative providers have shown that the coronavirus appears to be susceptible to the viral inhibitory actions of zinc. And so zinc may prevent the coronavirus entry into cells and appears to reduce the virulence of the coronavirus. So typical dosing of zinc is 15 milligrams to 30 milligrams daily with lozenges. And so these have been found to potentially provide direct protective effect, especially in the upper respiratory tract. So sucking on those zinc lozenges daily, I'm giving one zinc lozenge to the kids every morning for during this period. So zinc is something that we will normally take. It's part of our my daily boosting supplements here. So, and fruits and vegetables, Shaun, it's as basic as that. Many flavonoids have been found in vitro in fruits and vegetables. So, and consequently, these will be part of our high antioxidant diet during this time. So what have I talked about?
That's what, no, that was great. And that's what that's why I wanted to talk to you, is because I think what we see on the news and everything is so reactionary. And I think there are a lot of things and everything you mentioned that we can be doing
that we can do before. Shaun, you and we can sit here and freak out all we want, but what we want to do is protect our families. We want to protect our community, because if I'm protecting only my family, you're my neighbor. If something happens to you, it's my responsibility. It's my responsibility to make sure that you and your children are well taken care of. And just like it's your responsibility to make sure that I and my children are well taken care of. So adequate sleep. During this time, I know our schedules are messed up. The kids are adapting to homeschool. Parents are like worried about it. It's really difficult. So, but shorter sleep duration increases the risk of infectious illness. So studies have shown that less than 5 hours of sleep actually increase the risk of people developing rhinovirus, which is just a cold. But important to COVID-19, sleep deprivation increases levels of this monokine, which I don't like. I want to emphasize the importance of adequate sleep. We want to sleep. We want to stress management. It's easy for me to say, okay, Shaun, don't stress. But you're the head of your family. You want to protect your family. You want to protect your community. It's impossible for you not to stress. But psychological stress disrupts the immune regulation. And it's just important for you to mindful techniques such as meditation, breathing exercises. A lot of my friends have been posting yoga. My friends own Beats Fitness and yoga studios around, and they've been posting stuff online for us to do, and the kids are doing those in the morning. Those are fantastic ways to reduce stress, those breathing exercises, guided imagery, and just basic things like that. Keep connections, calling people. When you called, when I looked at it on my phone, lights up, parents call, friends call, random texts, how you doing, Emlah? How you doing, Shaun? How you doing? Just checking on the kids, checking on you. Those connections boost our immune system. If you don't think about those, but staying connected to those you love keeps us sane during a time like this when everything has been disrupted,
Exactly.
Checking on my friends and
so you mentioned that so you mentioned that that you've shut down the lobby to protect people. How is the best way to go about getting products that you may have that can help people out?
Yeah, so what we're doing is you're calling into the pharmacy. So if you call everybody that calls into the pharmacy, I ask Shaun, how are you doing at home? Do you need any Tylenol? Do you need Dulcim? Do you need vitamin C? Do you need zinc? You know, anything you need, would take credit card payment over the phone and we will bring it up. And then when you drive up to the curb, you'll call us and then we'll walk it out to you and just give it to you. And that's how we're doing. We're just doing curbside delivery right now. And we have not been packing lunches since Monday, since we shut down the lobby. We have ordered takeout from Greek Express, from the Indian restaurant. We have ordered, what else did we order, Casey? We have done Beefy Cafe. We have done, I think we're going on to about 7 or 6 local restaurants now, and that's what we're doing because those are our friends over there, and their businesses are suffering during this time as well. Mm-hmm. So with the shutdown lobby, it's our over-the-counter sales are suffering as well because people can come in and look and see what they need. So, but it's important, primary safety first. Shaun, we're going to suffer as a community economic losses, but personally, I feel that there is no economic loss which warrants the risk of somebody's health or one life in Powell here. So we're okay to suffer these losses for 1, 2, 3 months. I don't know how long this is going to be, but the length of this depends on how serious we take with these precautionary measures that Governor DeWine is putting up right now. If we are able to take this measure serious, we will curb the length of how much we suffer. That's what I think.
Well, great. Well, let us know phone number, address, and where to find you, social media, anything you want to tell us about yourself.
So here we are on Facebook. We try to put updates every day on Facebook. We're Powell Pharmacy in Ohio, Facebook, and then we're on Instagram is Powell Pharmacy OH. So, and a phone number here at Powell Pharmacy is 614-636-4499. So give us a buzz, and we are willing to we're taking consults over the phone and telling people, calm down. We have confirmed cases in Ohio, and there are only 2 confirmed cases in Delaware. And to me, that's consoling. That says that we are doing a great job, staying indoors. We're doing a great job keeping to ourselves. And that's really what we want to do. Let's do everything over the phone. Call us at Powell Pharmacy, and we'll do the best that in our ability to take care of our community. We do have some masks coming in maybe a week or 2, and we will be reserving those for our healthcare providers around, for our fire departments and physicians and nurses going in. And so we will be needing some maybe provision, like maybe something to show that you're a nurse or something, or taking care of sick people in order to give this mask out. So we will be giving out this mask just to the people who are in the front lines and the essential employees. And hand washing. Call us, and let's.
Well, give me your phone number and address again, and then we can.
614-493-76. Sorry. I am. So phone number here at the pharmacy is 614-636-4499. We are right here at right next to JMac and Scrambler Marie at the Lazy Chameleon and Liberty Pop Plaza right here. Perfect. At Presidential Parkway, 4004 Presidential Parkway, and call us and we will do our best to take care of you. We'll go through this together as a community.
Well, thank you so much for the time today. And I appreciate you helping us and really working for us and keeping us all safe.
Well, thank you, Shaun. We'll go through this together. I know it's hard, especially it's hard for the kids too. It's just hard to explain to them what's going on and what to do. But thank you for doing this, and anything for our community is hard, but we will walk through this together. Thank you, Shaun.